Where who's doing this, Andrew? Who's supporting all these yahoos besides their parents? You know, pitching tents at Columbia to just protest and take over buildings.
Well, first, I would say that it's quite fitting that we're recording this episode of C5 on May Day, the annual Marxist holiday of saying we need coconut water, we need our Starbucks lattes. But the only ones I see supporting this are the hardcore progressives like AOC and the professors, and of course, they're being enabled by a lot of Democrats who are pretty much being silent. And of course, you can all say they're being channeled by the spirits of the Maoists during the Cultural Revolution. But what's funny is that you're seeing that these mini Maoists they're the ones who are begging for support. There was a presser the other day of this PhD student, and she was studying poetry under the Marxian lens, and she was demanding humanitarian aid, saying that these occupiers they're gonna die of starvation and dehydration unless you don't give us this humanitarian aid. So now they're the ones who really need the support, by sure they need the, like I said earlier, the Starbucks lattes. But you see the problem with these kids these days, that they're cosplaying as the oppressed because they've glamorized being oppressed, and they're used in the Middle East crisis as an excuse to act out their Marxist fantasies. And but I will disagree with Dave, though. I think that they should continue receiving any support that they can, just because of how comical these people are. And it exposes how ridiculous these college campuses have turned into. It's really I think in the future, whether it's Columbia or UCLA, you're gonna really dissuade parents from enrolling their kids there, because no matter what side of the aisle you are, they're not going to have their kids participating in such nonsense. I saw a clip the other day of this UCLA student. He's a Jewish kid, and all these people were surrounding him and preventing him from going on to campus. What the heck is going on there? So these people are absolutely asinine, and they're ridiculous, but they're also funny at the same time.
But they're also what? What did you just say?
I say they're funny because of how ridiculous they are. Like this I forgot her name was, but she had that presser. So I hope our in post our editor is gonna share the clip with our wonderful audience.
So it seems like you're sort of saying, we want to be revolutionaries, we want to take over this building. Now would you please bring us food and water?
Nobody's asking them to bring anything. We're asking them to not violently stop us from bringing in basic humanitarian aid.
They're stopping the delivery of food.
We are looking for a commitment from them that they will not stop it violently.
They haven't stopped it
yet. I don't know to what extent it has been attempted, but we're looking for a commitment.